You're standing on the edge of a dusty village in sub-Saharan Africa. Solar panels line the rooftops, smartphones light up faces in the dusk, and a new water purification system hums quietly in the background. This isn't some sci-fi dream. It's the real start of a revolution Peter Diamandis calls abundance, a world where scarcity is beaten not by chance but by four unstoppable forces. What if everything you fear about the future is wrong? Tech isn't just moving fast, it's hitting warp speed. How does exponential growth change our reality, and why does that mean problems we thought impossible to solve are suddenly within reach? Peter talks about Ray Kurzweil, the futurist who predicts a singularity when machines outthink us, arriving far sooner than you expect. Kurzweil's go fast button is his metaphor for the breakneck speed of tech progress. The number of transistors on a chip doubles roughly every 2 years. That's not just faster phones, it's exploding capability that crushes old limits. Think of tech progress like compound interest in your bank account. It doesn't just grow steadily, it grows like a snowball rolling down a mountain, gaining mass and speed. Each breakthrough makes the next one easier and quicker, like climbing a ladder where every rung is taller but also somehow closer than before. This isn't just theory. In energy, health, and communication, exponential tech is taking us from a world where resources were always limited to one where abundance is possible. We're shifting from panic over shortages to planning for overflow. It's like the difference between handpicking berries one by one versus a machine that harvests tons instantly. Forget the slow-moving old guard. Around the globe, underground inventors and entrepreneurs are hacking the future, changing medicine, water, and energy from their garages. How do these DIY innovators rewrite the rules? Consider a village in Cambodia where local engineers created a water filter from simple ceramics, cheap, effective, and wildly scalable. They weren't backed by a corporation but by local knowledge and fierce determination. The water turned safe, health improved dramatically. This hands-on innovation beats endless reports and grants. It's problem-solving at its most raw and real. DIY innovation works because it harnesses what Diamandis calls massive-scale cooperation. Imagine thousands of creators tapping into shared open-source blueprints, improving and iterating rapidly, like a global brain working non-stop. This swarm intelligence crushes red tape and accelerates real-world fixes faster than elites in boardrooms ever could. The surprise, these small sparks turn into roaring fires. The solutions start local but ripple globally, proving that innovation isn't just for giant companies or governments. When empowered people everywhere have the tools, the impossible becomes inevitable, from clean water to affordable energy. Over 1 billion people lifted from extreme poverty means new markets, new minds, and a surge of energy we haven't seen before. How does this shift actually fuel abundance for us all? In places like India and Africa, the rise of affordable smartphones has created ecosystems of entrepreneurship and education never before possible. A farmer in Kenya can check market prices, access weather data, even get microloans from apps on their phone. This isn't just connection, it's a launchpad for economic revolution. The rising billion aren't just consumers, they're innovators and collaborators on a scale the world has never seen. Diamandis describes this as opening a fan of possibilities. Once closed economies flood with new ideas and demands, pushing global creativity to adapt and explode. The payoff feels like a magic trick. When billions gain access to tools and markets, the traditional scarcity narrative flips. Instead of just starving for resources, we unlock a surge of talent and demand that drives breakthroughs everywhere, from education tech to clean energy solutions. Remember that dusty village we started with? The sun sets, but hope rises with every solar panel and water filter. Diamandis isn't selling a pipe dream, he's showing the engine behind the future, a relentless push by tech, people, and ideas converging. So next time you see a problem, don't just worry. Ask yourself, what one small innovation can you start or support today to spark abundance? Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.